Hey, what's up guys? It's Chuck from Brady Adventures, and today we're going to show you how we installed this LED light strip in our Roofnest Falcon rooftop tent. We've had this in here for about 6 months. It's been working out really great. The first half of the video is an installation, and it's pretty simple. There's not much to it. We also have a video that you can see in this link below that shows you how we installed our 12-volt power system into the tent that's powering the LED strip. And then towards the end of the video, we'll give you an idea of all the features that this LED strip has and the reasons that we chose it. We just got our LED light strip that we're going to put up in the roof nest. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'd be happy to answer any questions you have about this or anything else we're doing on our rig. You'll also find links to all of the things that we're using in this video in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching. So I wanted to really quickly run through the criteria for our particular LED strip. Number one, we wanted something that ran on 12 volts. Not all LED light strips are 12 volt, and if you pick one that's 12 volts, you can wire it directly into your vehicle's power system. So number two, we wanted something that had an independent controller, and you did not have to use a phone to turn the lights on and off, so we could use it without that. Number three, we wanted something that we could use without needing to have Wi-Fi in the area. So this light strip actually functions off of Bluetooth instead of Wi-Fi. We also wanted an LED strip that would be able to sync up with music or sound. So this one has a microphone and can do that as well. And the last thing that I was interested in is something called Dream Color. They're also called addressable light strips. So Dream Color or addressable light strips can display different colors across the sections of the LED strip itself. That gives you the ability to have like these pretty rainbow color kind of things going on. It's pretty neat if you have music or you want to do something cool. This one has that as well. So all of those features rolled into one make this the perfect light strip for our tent. If you click this link below, we have another video where we talk about some of those different features of LED strips and why you may or may not choose those. I also have this tape that's specifically made for LED strips. I'm going to go ahead and use that because with my experience in the past, these strips, the adhesive on them isn't super sticky, and this holds up a lot better, so I'll probably use this. This kit has a 16-foot version and a 32-foot version to go across the top and down both sides. It's going to be 17 and 2/3 feet. I decided to go ahead and go with the 16. Since I'm about a foot short, I think I want to come up about 8 inches or so. And so that's going to be right about here. And the LED strip will run here. I think I'm going to run on the high side of this and just try to run it right up along the edge. The adhesive on these is, I don't know, maybe it's good enough. I might just go ahead and go with this. And then if it starts to want to come down, I'll use the higher end stuff. And I'm just going to peel off this and stick this guy right along this edge.
Installing the strip is very easy. I just peeled off a foot at a time and applied even pressure to get the adhesive to set. The two corners were a little tricky. It wasn't possible to get the strip to lie flat, but that hasn't caused any issues.
Here's the controller for this LED light strip. It actually has a microphone on the side over here, and that's what allows it to sync up with audio. It has a power on and off button, so we can turn it off just by hitting this button, turn it back on. I have found that when I turn off all my main power and I turn it back on, it returns to the same setting that I had before, so that's actually really nice. I normally have a single color. This middle button right here allows you to change the color of the lights, and it cycles through just a handful of different colors. And this button down here allows you to switch over to the musical or audio settings or change the intensity. So if I just press this and hold, we're going to cycle through the different brightness settings. I think there's 6 or 7 of them. Generally at night, I leave it on the lowest setting, and then if I'm coming up here during the day, I might brighten it up a little bit. If I hit this one more time, it's going to take me into one of my audio settings. If I hit that button multiple times, it'll do just different audio patterns. So here's a different pattern. There's another pattern. Lots of different ones you can choose from. There's also an app that you can use to control this light strip. To get this thing working, I'm going to need to download the govee home app. Look, it gets terrible reviews. I find that I don't use it very much, but it does have some additional features. So you have a much more granular control over the brightness, which is pretty cool. You have a timer that will turn off the lights after a certain amount of time. You have this DIY setting where you can pick colors, and you can actually pick colors all across the LED strip, I think in 3 LED chunks. So look, you can add these different colors and use a little color wheel. And then you can also switch over to your music mode, and in here you have several different settings and sensitivities. There's just a number of different things you can play around with. There's also this scene setting where there's all these different scenes, and some of them change colors or dim or brighten. Really, this controller that's mounted in here is primarily what I use, unless I'm sitting down on my tailgate or something and I want to change the lights up above. Then I might flip this on. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and let us know if you have any questions about this install or anything else we're doing to our 100 Series Land Cruiser rig. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. And always feel free to leave us any comments or questions that you might have.